In a big win for European aircraft manufacturer Airbus, the European aircraft manufacturer has secured an order for over 300 Airbus jets from Indian low-cost airline IndiGo, as part of a deal worth around $30 billion based on catalog prices. For those of you who may not be familiar with IndiGo, it is a low-cost airline based in India. Since its founding in 2006, the airline has become one of the major players in the Indian domestic market, with a self-reported 48.2% of the Indian domestic aviation market. With a large share of the Indian domestic market as well as the fleet of around 240 aircraft, IndiGo is the largest airline in India in terms of passenger traffic and fleet size. While over the years it has primarily served as a domestic airline, it has recently mounted an international expansion with new routes opening during this past month, including Guangzhou, China, Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi in Vietnam, as well as Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Along with the announcement for the Airbus order this week, it also became a member of IATA, which IndiGo hopes the partnership will help in its future expansion plans. As it is a clear win for Airbus, it may not come to a surprise that IndiGo would select Airbus Jets for its future fleet expansion, as it operates a majority Airbus A320 and A321 fleet. As part of the reported order for Airbus, the deal will reportedly include A320neos, A321neos, and the new long-range, narrow-body A321XLR. So far, Airbus and IndiGo has not made it clear as to the exact number of each aircraft type that the airline will receive, and the exact worth of the deal, though we could speculate that with a large order, Airbus would be giving a bulk order discount. Keep in mind a previous order for A320neos, Airbus is now going to have a backlog of IndiGo orders for the A320 family jets, which will now stand to an amount of around 730 jets. As for the delivery schedule, IndiGo is still waiting on the A321s and A320s that it has ordered already, though right now there has been some delays in terms of the supply chain for Airbus. While the A321XLRs won't arrive until after 2023 or 2024. This new development comes after the demise of Jet Airways and the rush of the Indian carriers to make up for the void, which has seen several of the Indian-based carriers mount new international routes as part of an expansion to capture that market, as well as to secure its market share in the domestic Indian market. Like most of its other counterparts in the low-cost travel scene, it will likely use the order to replenish and upgrade the fleet and retire some of its older A320s, which some of them are around 11 years of age, with the oldest A320 delivered in January of 2008. Now, for many of you who have watched this channel, we've seen the interest among the Asian low-cost carriers, especially for the A321XLR, and if finalized, the order will make IndiGo the first operator of the A321XLR in India. Depending on the plans of IndiGo, it could be the largest operator of the aircraft in the Asia Pacific. And while the A321neos would already suffice in some of the regional routes for destinations in Asia and the Middle East, and including some parts of Europe, IndiGo could make it the go-to aircraft for potential flights to London or to Tokyo. Now, despite the increase in aircraft and fleet sizes, the flight slot allocations are still heavily dependent on the allocation from the Indian government, with over 200 flight slots formerly used by Jet Airways still up for grabs throughout India, setting up round 2 for the bidding for a bigger market share in the Indian aviation market. Thank you for watching. This has been another edition of Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene in the Asia Pacific. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day.